In today's video, I'm using PannaCrema Nuavia Rossa, coming right up. Welcome back to the Lather Hog channel. If this is your first time here, you've come to the right place for all things traditional shaving. Today, I'm just bringing you a shave and chat with one of my favorite finds from 2020, and that's PannaCrema Nuavia, and today's scent is Rossa. And the scent on this primarily is sandalwood, but we'll get more into that and we'll kind of just jump right into the shave. I'll show you real quick what we're using. For the razor today, we're going with the Razor Rock Game Changer 0.84, and this is loaded with a Wizamet Super Iridium blade. Also, we'll be using the Pereira Shave Bowl, as well as the West Coast Shaving Honeycomb in green. It's kind of actually yellowish, but officially it's green if you're looking at the store for the same thing. This is with a, underneath all this lather here, it's a black tuxedo knot. And you can see I've already lathered this beforehand, so we can get right into it. But the main reason for using the shave bowl is that Nuavia is a really soft shave soap, or croap, because it kind of has a consistency in between of a soap and a cream. It also is kind of hard to lather from this glass jar here, and would just be a real big mess. So we got the lather on the brush. Let me put the bowl to the side here. All right, so I'm just gonna wet my face here, and we can get right into this shave. I'm fresh from the shower. My hair is actually still drying even. So skin should be nice and prepped. And first things first, let's talk about scent notes. So there's quite a few, so let me throw that up, the official scent notes for you. And for my nose, I'm primarily getting a very strong sandalwood first and foremost. And I would say amber is another note I'm getting. This is a woody oriental scent, is the official kind of classification of the scent. Do I know what actually makes up an oriental scent? I do not. If I'm able to, I'll plug something in right now with what actually counts officially as an oriental fragrance. It's kind of like one of those classifications that we've talked about before, like Fougere, Chypre. Pretty much, if you don't like sandalwood or heavily wooded scents, this one's probably not the one for you. I would say of the Nuavia line that I've used, this is probably the most polarizing of the four. At the time of the recording, there are four scents / colors. But one thing I pulled, which I haven't shown yet, but we're gonna finish the shave with Proraso Red, which is also a sandalwood scent. And I think that's gonna complement this really well. Here we go with the razor. So Nuavia Rossa, when I got it over the summer, when I picked up, a few of these soaps, I immediately thought of the fall. I think woody scents in general tend to make you think of the outdoors. So I was waiting for the temperature to cool down a bit before busting this one out. And I think I probably mentioned already for like at least a few weeks, if not months, that this one was coming up. So for those of you who've been waiting this shave, this review, I do apologize for the long delay. As the lather has opened up, as the scent has opened up in the lather, another scent that it really reminds me of, and I know this is one that's a little harder to come by, but it's Talbot Shaving Author's Ridge. Both are woody scents, so that kind of makes sense. There might be benzoin also utilized in both, but the biggest connection, other than the woodiness, is there's this note that's kind of reminiscent of of a type of like a chemical type smell, not in a bad way. Like it reminds me a little bit of like lipstick. It's kind of, I don't know. I wish I could, better describe it, but it's something that I've come across before, usually in woody scents. And let's go with lipstick vibe, but it's not unpleasant. It's just really, really particular. And it kind of lends it a little bit of airiness. That's the word that kind of pops into my head. But primarily it's the sandalwood thing going on. So that's for both this one, Nuavia Rossa, as well as Talbot's Author's Ridge. Now as far as performance, this thing is just so easy to use. I think scent strength on all of the Nuavia line, it's spot on. Like, it's enough to enjoy it, but not too much to overpower you. And I've spoken about the balance of the scenting before. I think it really speaks to a professional quality to it. Sometimes with certain soaps, I think when the scent is too in your face, I kind of get, my interpretation sometimes is it shows a lack of restraint. And it's a funny thing, but whether it's in cooking or music, other interests of mine, there's something to be said about restraint. That could be whether it's in music, whether it's building to a crescendo. In a movie, it's like pacing. In comedy, it's timing. It's a thing that you can't put your finger on, or you can't quite put your finger on it when it's off, but you totally appreciate it when it's spot on. So that's definitely true of Nuavia. It's the scent strength, it's the scent composition, all totally spot on. I'm being a little more carefully here with my against the grain pass. I had a shave the other day and I was trying to basically rush through it, and I paid for it dearly by cutting myself right on my chin right here, and then also when I had basically a pimple which I sliced right into. That was not pleasant. It's a reminder that even with a safety razor, if you're trying to go too fast or just not paying attention, you can definitely, give yourself a nasty cut. So either way, I skipped a day of shaving, which I've done anyway, even without cuts. And that's totally a user error thing. Although it did happen when I had a rare usage of the R6 plate on my Rockwell 6C. That should have been another reason to be extra careful. It's not a plate I normally reach for, but I was mowing down like 4 to 5 days worth of beard growth. And it's certainly not too aggressive by any means. Again, it was just me not paying attention. So here we are going with the cleanup pass here. I think this shave is going fairly easy breezy. I do want to thank folks for the well wishes. I shared a bit about just what's been going on, you know, life-wise, being busy, helping with, you know, both my kids and online learning. So for other folks, other parents who are in the same boat, I definitely appreciate, you know, your messages of encouragement. And I do want to say anyone else in the same boat, moms and dads, guardians, all of the above, I wish you the best of luck. Feel free to reach out if you need if you need to vent. All right, I'm glad to report that that was a drama-free shave, no cuts, no nicks. So I'm glad I was able to slow things down and pay attention to what I was doing. As I mentioned before, I think a great complimentary aftershave is Parasso Red, the sandalwood scent. I just like this one anyway on its own, but I think it definitely matches this Nuavia Rossa very well. As far as how Rossa stacks up against the other scents, Rossa kind of, it places 4 out of 4. It's a scent that is enjoyable, but as far as these like really woody scents, I don't reach for them all the time. It's more of a scent to be enjoyed, for me at least, once in a while. The other ones I feel like are much more approachable, whether because it's like a more masculine barbershop type with the blue, or I think both the black and the green are on the fresher side. And I think it was black that reminds me of Acqua di Gio. So that's kind of a citrus, fresh, aquatic. Very, you know, easy to use, easy to go back to. Rossa is a little more challenging. I know heavy sandalwood scents are not the favorite of my wife either. She doesn't mind them, but sometimes when it's too much sandalwood, it's definitely a turnoff. So that's a factor. I think I was breezing along this shave so quickly, I forgot to do the thing that the actual label recommends, which is using the leftover lather as a post shave at the end. So I typically do that. I do apologize. Normally that's what I do, but I think I'm just pleased I didn't cut the heck out of my face again for my shave 2 days ago. So one thing I'm going to ask you guys today is woody scents / sandalwood. What are your opinions on kind of that type of scent? Because I know it's not for everyone. It can be much more polarizing than your fresh scents and your clean scents. If you are a sandalwood lover, if you're a sandalwood hater, let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, let me know if you're a lover of sandalwood, let me know what your favorite soap, cream, post-shave product in the sandalwood scent that you really enjoy. Well, that's gonna do it for today's shave. Nice and quick, in and out. I wanna thank you guys so much for just your time, for joining me for today's video. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.